Hey guys, in this session we're going to be looking at subtracting decimals. Now this is a follow-up from adding decimals, so I would recommend you watch the adding decimals one first, just so you get the idea of where to place the numbers. But pretty much, look, it's going to have the same effect as what we do for like subtracting big numbers. So I'm going to get started straight away. So starting with 14.7, take away 6.8. So once again, the most important thing is writing the numbers in the right place. Now you don't want to be putting 6.8 here, and you don't want to be putting 6.8 like that as well. You just got to line up the decimal points first and put the adjacent numbers on it straight away, and then we should be good to go. All right. So now this pretty much follows the same thing as subtracting two-digit numbers from three-digit, right? This just almost like you got to ignore the decimal place, the decimal point, and just carry on with life as normal. So what we're going to be doing, 7 take away 8, not possible. I'm going to need to borrow a 1 from 4, so I'm going to convert that to 3, and I got 17. So 17 take away 8 is 9. Now I've got 3 take away 6, that's not really going to work. So I'm going to borrow the 1. Of course, this is going to become then 13. So 13 take away 6 ends up being 7, and we are good to go for the first one. All right, let's try number 2 here. So number 2, we want to make sure that we write the numbers in the correct spots first. And let's actually do this. All right, so let's go with this 5 first. 5 take away 9. Well, that's not possible, and we can't really borrow a 1 from that 0 there. So what we are going to do is borrow a 1 from the 7, convert that to a 6. We're going to make this into a 10. Now we're able to actually borrow 1 from the 10, so we're going to convert this to 9 and convert this to 15. So what do we got? 15 take away 9 ends up being 6. 9 take away 2 is going to be 7. And then 6 minus 0, that's just going to be 6. Now, if in doubt, what you could do is you could also do 705 take away 29 and see what you actually end up with that. And you'll be surprised, but you're going to end up with 676. So it's just pretty much exactly like subtracting your normal numbers. Just got to be careful with where the decimal point and if any excess numbers are there. What do I mean by excess numbers? Let's have a look at the third one. So we got 25.23 take away 1.045. And if you had actually watched my adding decimals video, then you would know that we can just throw in a 0 at the end of 3, because 25.230 is the same thing as saying 25.23. Yeah, and so basically we go from here. So our first thing is we can't do 0 minus 5, so we're going to borrow 1 from 3, so change that to 2. That's going to become 10. So 10 take away 5 is 5. Now we can't do 2 take away 4. So we're going to borrow a 1 from the 2, which makes this 12. So 12 take away 4 is 8. 1 take away 0 is 1. And then 5 take away 1 is 4. And finally 2 take away 0 is just going to be 2. So that is pretty much what we're getting for the third answer. Now, like I said to you guys before when we started doing this whole series, you guys are going to have calculators, right? You're going to have calculators to use this, but these are just like little things that are worth kind of understanding what's happening. Why do we borrow the 1 from there? And if you're really struggling with understanding with borrowing the 1s, go back to, where is it? I think it's my level 3-1 series. 3-1 video number 2, I think part 2. It's subtracting three-digit numbers. Have a look through that, and hopefully you get the hang of subtracting some big numbers, especially when you have to borrow things from the tens column and the hundreds column and so on. Anyway, guys, that's basically it for this video. As always, thank you for watching.